Hello everybody, today we'll be presenting a guide to the war feature on Minecraft Earth. There are two main types of war, town vs town and nation vs nation. All relevant commands and details are in the description. Let's start by going through town vs town war. Before you initiate a town war, you need to meet the following criteria. Both towns are more than 2 weeks old, a minimum of 3 adjacent chunks between both towns, and both towns confirm the war in-game. To start a war, type /T war and their town name. Type /confirm and then await their response. When they have accepted, you are now at war. Head to one of their chunks and type /T war claim to begin your attack. Over 30 minutes you earn points by staying within the chunk and killing enemies. Check the chat for points earned and lost. At the end of the session, whoever has the most points takes or keeps the chunk from being attacked. Watch out though, whilst you attack a chunk of theirs, they can attack one of yours. Want to get out of war? You have two options, make peace or surrender. Making peace requires both sides to agree and then the town war ends. If you surrender, you suffer the consequences of taxation or town deletion. The taxation cost is calculated by the amount of residents you have, multiplied by 25, and that equals the amount of gold you owe. Onto nation vs nation wars. The following criteria for this are: both nations are at least 2 weeks old, distance between nations is less than 5,000 blocks, and both nations must have the peaceful status toggled off. Nation vs nation war can be initiated by either side and is unavoidable if you aren't paying for the peaceful status. To enemy or foe, type /enemy add, and once you've done that you can start a war using /war. This requires 128 gold, which is put into the war treasure chest. Using /n you can see your nation and others' war statuses. When a war session starts, it will detail what town the fight is taking place at and what your role is. Gaining points is the same as town vs town war. After a 30-minute war session, whoever has the most points wins that session. Throughout the war week, both nations take turns as defenders and attackers. At the end of the week, the nation with the most session wins is victorious in the war. The nation that loses, its capital and active towns throughout the war period are absorbed into the victorious nation for a set period of time. This can lead to the losing side's nation being deleted. Throughout war sessions, you can call upon your allies to help you. Their deaths, kills and occupancy of enemy territory count towards the overall session statistics. Thank you for watching and good luck in your wars.